No, I got to lean in.
Well, looky. Welcome to the season 1 finale of the weekly Lunch and Lean. And I have been your host throughout these wonderful weeks. My name is Chase, and I want to thank you guys for coming in. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different, you know what I'm saying, for the people. I have a lot of guests today, and they're just going to pop in and say, hey, we're going to talk, we're going to dish the dirt, we're going to spill some tea, and we definitely are about to do lunch. Get into it, okay? Make sure that you guys like and subscribe to this video, comment in the group chat section. Make sure that you're following and subscribing to everything else we do here on The Lean. And I'm going to bring my first guest up. So let's see who we're going to get. Who's at the door? I don't know who at the door. I'm just going to bring them up, and we're going to see how that works out. Hey, Danny, how are you? I can't hear you. Wait, no.
I'm here. I'm blessed to highly favored.
Yes, Danny's in the building. Get into it, okay? And next week, Danny, me and you.
Had to come see you on the last one.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Next week starts Beverly Hills, child. You ready?
Oh, I need a new wig.
Need a new cut, a new color. And let's see who we have. Child, because the Lord know I can't see, but we're going to bring it up. I got on my glasses. They shine this. Hey, Antonio, how are you?
You muted.
He's muted. Everybody muted. Production, help me.
I got it.
I was muted. Hello.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Can you hear me? I'm here.
Yes.
What's up? How y'all doing?
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for inviting me.
Of course.
When I'm invited, always come. Okay.
I know. You guys are like some of our frequent. I need to check and see who has the most appearances on the Lunch and Lean, but there's only been one other host, and that's Danny, so he gets that. But I got to see who's been. I don't know. It's got to be between you and Sammy and Jasmine.
It's
and
me.
Maybe it's you. Okay. The highest paid. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to start with, ironically enough, Beverly Hills. And Bravo is going to head and release sneak peeks of the season premiere, which is next Wednesday. And next Wednesday we will be here at 9:05 p.m. sharp, giving you the breakdown of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. This is what we always do. Wednesday Night Live is in full effect. It'll be me, it'll be Danny, it will be Jamie, it will be Cortez, and a special new seat that we have, a new diamond is coming to play. But we're not gonna, I don't want to give the diamond away. We're gonna let them see it next week. So we're gonna hold it together. But I can't wait. That's one of the biggest diamonds yet. I'm putting something on and I'm giving it the shine and the luster because that diamond shines bright. And I think that you're gonna be highly pleased with who shows up. Wink, wink.
Yes.
So that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get into these confessional looks from the first episode. So I'm just gonna pick somebody. Hopefully it's somebody from Beverly Hills. I know how it goes. Kyle, now I'm gonna say this. Bulldagger, let me not say that. Lesbianism looks good on Kyle because I like that. That's the first time in a long time I've kind of liked what she's given. What do you guys think?
I think that young lady is, she's munching and she's adding nutrients to Kyle. Kyle looks like she's had a lot of vitamin C, allegedly, and I am here for it. I love to see, Kyle in color, and this, I love the bright orange. I love the side part. I think she looks chic. I like this look for her.
Yeah, I like it. And as you say, both of y'all said, a new lover, a new person, a new crush, they make you put a little pep in your step. She looks refreshed, rejuvenated. She has a new style, a new cut, and a new color. And that's in the dress. And I do like the hair. I do like the side part too, Antonio. I just hate like when dresses have like something going on up here and then the hair goes on top of the dress. I wish the hair was just to the, but that's just me. But it's still a really good look for her. It's a step up.
She could have had a bust down bone straight to the back or something.
Yeah. Or even a ponytail.
Or even a pony, yeah.
Or even a pony, yeah. Even a pony. But it's Kyle and she's gonna find a way to let us down. We'll get into more of that in a little bit. With that being said, Ozempic Jane, give it to people now. She look good though.
She look uncomfortable.
She does look uncomfortable.
You look good.
But she looks good. So she must got a little bit of. She's now decided to spend that $20 million that man had put in her account. Because last season she was looking a little homely, a little ragamuffin-ish, a little ran down. This season is like the rise of the phoenix. This is giving me essential Erica Jane that we kind of all grew to love in regards to her fashions and her glam. I like it. I like the lion's mane. I like the titties. I like the cinchness that we can see. It's giving. Go,
when you
Glenn
said
Coco.
grew to love. Do your thing, Coco.
Huh?
No, go ahead. You go, Glenn Coco. You go.
The only complaint I have about this picture is the way her face was captured in the expression she's making. That is the only complaint, because otherwise, this is a 10 for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I love to. This is what was available as a press time. I didn't screen grab these.
Oh no, I didn't.
Or take these. No, I just want to be very clear. Because y'all know last year I was whacking on that Erica Jane. I just wanted to be very clear that it was not done on purpose. So, Erica Jane always used to look uncomfortable, and I'm glad that she's back spending money she don't have and looking uncomfortable. Good for you, boo.
She might be looking at a picture of Sutton here. And that's why
Baby, one thing about it, she don't want it with Big Sut. She don't want it. But
or Garcelle's younger son.
Oh, now you done make
it be a different face.
Right. No, let's just go. It'll be a face with a hood. Speaking of, let me not go there with her. Dorit giving Shanae. What do you guys think, Danny?
I don't like it. Everything that's labeled ain't cute, and I just don't like this. I don't like it. I see what she was going for. I love the shirt. I don't like that hair with it. I get it that it's probably that style. It's not aesthetically pleasing to me. It's my square, and that's what I'm saying.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, anybody talking to you about it, Lord Jesus.
Danny, nobody was even arguing.
That's for the Dorit. That's for the Dorit people in the comments.
Oh, because Dorit does have a following. I would say I don't like the brooch. I don't think it needed that brooch in the middle or the centerpiece. I think you could have just worn it button up and just make the sha and the nail the focal point of the garment. Antonio.
I'm in regards to these confessionals, sometimes I'm a fan of more is more. So I don't mind the brooch and shirt and even the earrings. I don't like this brown wig thing she got on. I don't like it. I don't like her with brown hair. I just don't like that.
I need it blonde. I need the platinum blonde.
I need a blonde. That brown kind of just I don't like it.
Makes her look old.
I think a blonde would have changed the whole look, Antonio. I think you're 100% correct. And I bet you that brooch is there, Chase, because that's going to be part of the next insurance claim. She wants us to see that she got it now.
Let me change it. And last but certainly not least is the fashionista, the true fashionista of Beverly Hills.
I feel like we've seen this before. That's all.
I'm sick of it already.
Yeah, this is kind of. Didn't Drew wear? Well, Drew wore a zebra in her confessional on RHOA, and I don't think she had like burgundy hair, but she did have some type of like a mullet thing.
The mullet, yeah.
With the gloves, the hands.
I don't mind the zebra print. I don't mind the print or anything like that. But something is like off. Again, I don't know if she needed like a sleek, like pulled up bun or in black. I don't like the burgundy, I guess, against the zebra print.
I don't like her eyes. I don't like the eyeliner around the eyes. It's too much for me. And I just feel like I've seen her in zebra already. So I'm not digging this so much. I feel like she gave us something she already wore, which is fine. It's her square. But I just want to say my fave, but
I want to say, Garcelle, for the love of God, please fire RHOBH. I cannot take it, honey, and I'm sick of it. And I got to go through 6 months of her sitting up there looking a hot techie mess. With that being said, we're going to move right along while we're in Beverly Hills, and let's see if I can find them.
She should just sell that Birkin so she can buy a new dress.
This is like my favorite game every week, trying to find what I need to find. I forgot it wouldn't come up, so don't worry about it. Look. Yeah, I wasn't able to. The picture that I had wouldn't actually load, so I'll take the L on that one, you guys. I'm human. That being said, we're gonna go back to Kyle because the word on the street is no more faking storylines to get a show going. To Lisa Rinna out there to torture everybody for another 6 months. So the T have it that Kyle and Mauricio are faking their storyline. An alleged source says, according to OK Magazine, that if you know Kyle, you know that she just wanted a juicy storyline to save her spot on the Bravo series. The insider claimed of the brunette beauty, she knows what she's doing. With that being said, according to that snippet of what we've gotten from that, I'm going to call BS on your source because why? She's never had a juicy storyline, okay? Number two, she's never in jeopardy of losing her spot. They're never, unfortunately, going to fire Kyle Richards. And so I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe she felt like she needed to put a little stunt, a little show because Lisa Rinna was gone. But I don't know if I'm feeling the validity of that source. Antonio.
Yeah, I agree. I said it. I don't believe it. Not to say that, we know that they haven't tried to manufacture storylines before, but Kyle is there on season 13. She's never really had this big juicy storyline where she had to carry a season. So I don't feel like she would have done that this season and opened herself up to so much scrutiny by, pretending to allegedly, I guess, be a lesbian and being separated from her husband. I don't believe that. And also I don't feel like this show is that important to Kyle because these aren't Kyle and her husband. They aren't like regular, people. Those people are wealthy. And I'm not talking about rich with like a net worth of a few $1 million. Like they like rich, like hundreds of millions of dollars. So she don't need this show.
Yeah, I don't think she fabricated anything such as she could hear someone yell to her with your lesbian lover. So
is that your Lisa Nicole voice?
Yes. I know, I agree with both of you. This was definitely not fabricated. Kyle could have stayed doing what she does every season and be a messy producer.
Mm-hmm.
So you hit it on the nail head, Chase. She's never had a juicy story to begin with, so no reason for her to start now.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's in Beverly Hills. I want to thank you guys for joining us. I'm going to bring you guys back up later because we have something we're going to talk about, and I need you two to do it. With that being said, let me go ahead and get back to where I need to get this control going. With that being said, make sure that you guys are liking and subscribing. Make sure that you guys are supporting the lunch and the lean because we can't have lunch if you don't lean. Get into it, okay? With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go ahead and go about your day, almost. And I'm going to go ahead and see who else is at the back door. Thank you. We'll see you guys in just a moment. All right. I've always asked, now that I got some time to myself, because I just get so tired of sharing the spotlight all the time, you know what I'm saying? I've asked for a production assistant for years, and I have never got one. I am going to see the network if I don't get one, season 2, okay? Who is at the door? Knock, knock. Who's there? Hey, Sammy, how are you?
Hey.
Yes, Sammy's at the door, okay? We're trying to figure out who's been on the lead the most. Antonio says it's him, but I don't know. What you think?
You know what? It's between he and I, but he may have me by 1 or 2. It may be Antonio.
Okay.
It may be Antonio. I'm not solidifying that though.
All right, and look who it is in the back door coming into the front. Hey, Shantae, how are you, Cap Tay Tay?
Hey, I was on mute, so I wouldn't make noise. So I had to unmute just
good. She's learning, y'all. She's learning. Yeah. She learning. I don't like all that noise. With that being said, speaking of noise, we're gonna go to Married to Medicine, where we know that the loudest person on that cast, other than Simone, is loud Dr. Heavenly, and Dr. Heavenly got the teas going because she had Dr. G's new wife, Sweet Tea, while they were shilling Dr. Heavenly's whatever that thing is, what Dr. Heavenly University, where you can go ahead and get your credit fixed and get your teeth fixed and get your business fixed and get your life fixed. Anyway, she had Sweet Tea down to thing, and this is what was revealed.
And I didn't think it was going to really be that big of a deal for us to join the show because we were approached to join.
You didn't think it was. You didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal.
we've been approached a few times to do the show, and I was very hesitant about it, because of my job and stuff like that. And then also, like, I'm not one to really be out there in the public and putting out my business out there like that, even though I am an open book when it comes down to my life. But I never expected to really just go on with this, but with the encouragement from you and Dr. Jackie and stuff like that, and just having this opportunity to market my business, and you guys really kind of pushed me out there and said, fly.
All right. So before that clip starts, Dr. Heavenly asked Sweet Tea during their talk if she felt some type of way about coming on the show knowing that Quad was going to be there or something along those lines. And she said that she didn't think, well, T said that she didn't feel like it would be an issue because it was he said, she said, and Quad wished them all the best in their nuptials and made a public announcement about it. So she thought that things would be fine, but I guess things didn't end up turning out that way as T entered the show. But the biggest kicker is not only had Sweet Tea and Dr. Greg been approached multiple times to be a part of this show, it was that the reason why she did it is because Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Jackie talked her into doing it. Sammy, I'm coming to you first because I just want to say, F you, I've been right all along. Them two heifers are messy, they sneaky, they shady. They have never been Quad's friend, and you ride for Dr. Heavenly all the time. And this is the third season in a row, Dr. Heavenly has played Quad. And what do you have to say about it? Because I want to know.
Well, I don't think that I've ever denied that Heavenly was messy. However, in this particular equation, I find...
ain't nobody say that. No, wait a minute.
Yeah. And well, I find issue with this particular situation with Heavenly because I do know that she had Quad on her little university, and they were speaking in regards to Quad feeling like she could have got a heads up or something from the production company. But I'm curious now to know if Quad knew that Heavenly was also in, T's ear, Dr. G's ear to get them to come back. Because I'm sure that they all knew that they've been approached before. But what particularly made them come this season is it's very curious, especially given how last season went, to know that Heavenly played a part in telling the girl, come on and over here with us. It's kind of fishy to me. So I hope that Quad gets this information and she really does what she needs to do.
Quad knew, Sammy. Quad knew because she said last on that show when Quad was on, Quad said, when she was stating how she felt disrespected by production, she said she's not upset with the ladies of Married to Medicine because they don't decide who is cast. So she knew.
She gave me that she knows that they don't make decisions in regards to who comes. I don't think that she knew or that she was privy to that Heavenly was in the lady's ear. Come on. If she did know, we know how Quad is. So good luck to Heavenly because we know
she's gonna let us slide. She's not gonna do nothing.
Quad plays dirty and very sneaky with it, and even more so, she got Phaedra ass on her team this go around, and we know how Phaedra get down. So good luck to Heavenly. If she want to play that game, I hope Quad come play with her.
Quad is Shantae. What do you think about what we just heard? And do you think that Quad is a punk?
I think Quad wants to keep that check by any means necessary. So even if she felt the type of way about production and or the girls, she's just dealing with it because she wants that check,
She need that money. She need that check. I understand that. Now, do you think that Quad should feel some type of way, Shantae, about CT being brought onto the show in general? Like, how do you think that she should move? Should she try to befriend her? Should she try to not befriend her? Where would you be if that were you? If you were Quad, what would you do?
If it were me, I would keep it cute, but I wouldn't think that that's someone that I would try to, worm my way into their life because it would just be too messy. It would give like a Lydia T from Love is Blind a little bit, given that it's connected to her ex. So I think she should be cordial, but I don't see them being friends. And I wouldn't be that close and friends like that,
I understand that. I heard word of it, bird. Sammy, what about you?
In regards to what, do I feel like she should try to befriend the lady?
Well, how do you think, if it were you, how would you approach the situation if you were Quad?
If I was quiet, I mean, this is my territory. I'm still finna come and show up. Y'all want to try to make me uncomfortable? Good luck. We all finna sit around this table and we're gonna see who get up first, because it won't be me.
Oh,
Okay.
now that if Miss Quad is that you, Miss Quad. All right, so we'll be seeing Married to Medicine coming up. Let us know what you think about that. But child, it's a mess. All right, let's go ahead and move forward with the show. Sammy, I'm going to see you in just a little bit. Excuse me, I apologize, Shantae. I'm going to see you in just a little bit. Sammy, you sit right there. Don't you get your ass up, neither. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Shantae. Thank you. All right, let's see what else we got going on. Let me see if I can get the people onto the thing. Hey, Antonio, thank you for sticking by. We know you got things to do, baby. We know you're the highest paid, the bookest, and the busiest on the league. And there you go. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and talk about, as you like to affectionately call them, the Brokemans. Kim and Croy. Gosh, this is one of the. How do we end up doing exposés and follow-ups on Kim and Croy? Y'all know how bad I hate them. Make it make sense for me. So Kim and Croy are in the news again. Not only are they now allowed to sell their mansion in Georgia, multi-million-dollar mansion in Georgia, to help pay off some of the debts. Also, it looks like Kim has gone ahead and counterfiled a lawsuit, for divorce against Croy, wanting sole custody of the children. Antonio, what are you thinking about this?
I mean, I'll be glad. Whatever it is they're gonna do, I'll be glad when they go ahead and do it. The Brokemans, they looking to sell they multi-million-dollar plantation that they got out here in Georgia, to kind of cover some of the debt that they have. And it's crazy because I guess that it sounds like the price is extremely increased, because I remember Kim saying, the house was like a $2 or $3 million house, but they're selling it for $6 million. I guess they want to give away, maybe that used furniture in there that the dogs have jumped all on.
I
or
wish.
maybe some of Kim's old ratty wigs are going to come with it, or some of Croy's old ran to the side shoes that he's worn are going to come with the house. I don't know. But I hope that they go ahead and settle that soon. And in regards to, the kids, listen, them kids been cussing and making hot dogs for themselves for as long as I can remember. So shit, let the kids stay by themselves. Like, it don't really seem like Kim nor Croy need the kid. They out there beating the mess out of each other. One making the other sleep on the porch with a pillow. Like, it's crazy. They look ridiculous.
Yeah.
And on top of that, Kim be sick. Go ahead.
I just want to know, like, how did we get here, Kim and Croy? Like, well, y'all, like, what? How much gambling? How much alleged gambling? I'm sorry. How much alleged drug use? Like, what were y'all doing? And I'm being so serious. And they said the house was actually $880,000. Antonio, they said it wasn't even no millions. They said they bought it for $880,000. So the price increased. But I hope that when they do sell it, if they sell it, that they got some kind of thing going with the money, because I don't want to see no goddamn news articles about them fighting over the house money after this.
They're gonna fight over that too.
The house money, but it seems like it seemed like, though, Sammy, the house is in Croy's because he's the one that was fighting to sell the house. So that meant that what Nene said was right. Kim didn't have good enough credit to buy the house.
And you know what else? And she put in a counterclaim to have full custody of the kids, but isn't Croy getting the one with like the
he's the one watching them?
Isn't he the one getting like the stipend or the monthly check? Like what income does Kim even have?
They said from social media.
Okay, well, I bet you she really needs to get John Legend on the phone, and not them tickets she needs to get after. She needs to get Bria to do a little something else, because they are struggling.
Everybody in the group chat, everybody on the panel, raise your hand. You said social media pays her bills. Raise your hand if you follow Kim Zolciak. Brokeman, Beerman. I ain't think so.
Every time I see something about hers, because it's unwillingly popping up on one of my timelines, and that's about
every time I see
so yeah.
I was gonna say, every time I'm seeing something from her, it's because Sammy's willingly shoving it down my throat.
Yeah.
That being said,
yeah,
they say Sammy do that. So yeah.
Now hold on. This ain't the dungeon. Now hold on.
Allegedly.
I can't even be gay because if I open my mouth, people are gonna be like, yeah. We'll see. You guys will see us plus Jasmine and a new special doctor, or doctor's wife, or doctor's husband, or whatever you want to call them, what they, them, and them, on Married to Medicines, as we will be coming back on Tuesdays. So I guess that's November 7th. We'll be back. And you don't get PG there. You're not going to get a PG there, baby. That's all I got to say. You get a PG everywhere else?
Not there.
We're going to get canceled this year because we should have got canceled last year, to be honest with you. This year, we're going to be fighting, baby. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and see you guys in just a little bit for our finale. I'm going to let Shantae and Danny back up. Thank you so much. And then we're going to get right on to the finale of it all. So our last topic of the day, yes.
All right, Chase, what you doing? Okay.
Get your ass off. Get your goddamn ass off my show. Excuse me, Lord. I didn't mean to take your name in vain. So I'm sorry, guys. You know how we do. We don't do that here, Lord Jesus. Shantae, bring it on back. Bring it on back, Shantae. Where's Danny? Where is Danny?
Oh, my face. Hey, Danny.
Oh, yeah. Danny got his own control. He can do what he want to do. All right, you guys. So as we go ahead and get into the last of it all, I have done some things I probably should not have done, but we're going to fix it. Wow, that was funny. How you guys doing waiting back there? You all right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just having my
Okay.
Chick-fil-A, you know.
I'm very glad I wasn't part of the.
Well, put it down. I know you eating lunch at lunch. Thank you. What were you saying, Danny?
I said I'm glad I wasn't part of the Kim and Croy.
I didn't even want to be a part of the Kim and Croy. You could go to that section if you wanted to.
Okay, good, baby.
Let's get into it. You guys were whacking Shantae in the comments in the group section last week, and she's here to defend herself. Shantae, you made a bunch of statements. Can you defend it?
Of course. So, as we all know, much against our will, Jada Pinkett Smith is selling a book, and there are a wide range of opinions about it, from the people who support her on one end of the spectrum. There are people who legit hate her on the other end of the spectrum. And then there's the majority of people in the middle who are either tired of hearing about her revelations, maybe they have compassion fatigue, or they don't care since the world is burning. And I fall in the middle still, especially with the new updates that the Daily Mail reported that Jada's own children, her own kids, are reportedly sad for their dad, Will Smith, and wish that their family business was more private. And then also some more excerpts from her book came out that are all about Tupac. So even if she's writing this memoir for herself, many people are rightfully side-eyeing her for uplifting Tupac so much, especially because Tupac already had a fiance, Kidada Jones, or a girlfriend until his death. He was married to Keisha, I guess, in Rikers, but Jada is saying that she got proposed to by Tupac when he was in Rikers. So some people are saying that she's lying outright.
Well, let me tell you something. Let me get you together, Miss Thing. I'm sorry. Hold on, Miss Thompson. Let me get you together. And one thing about you, let me get you right together, okay? Because I just want to say, excuse me, I want to be very clear. Oh, come on back, Daddy. I want to be very clear that I don't see anything wrong. I had to really think about it. Yeah, we have compassion will and compassion fatigue and this and this and that. But that is Jada Pinkett's story. And if she want to tell her story, then we have to. I feel like when we make our people's stories about others, right? That's kind of rooted in ego a little bit. Because my story is my story. And I apologize if it hurts you and it offends you, but this is what I went through. Yes, you were a part of my life and all of this kind of stuff, but I have the right to tell my story unabashedly if I want to. And I don't see anything wrong with that.
I agree. It's your right to tell your story. I agree that everyone has right to their story. And I do think that if you are married, you can tell your story without throwing your spouse under the bus. And also, is Tupac having alopecia her story? No, and he's told that
is
story.
Her story. That was her friend. And then hold on, I'll let Danny get in.
That is not her story.
Also,
even if
wait a minute, now, you're not gonna get louder than me on the show now. Now hold up.
Okay.
No, you can. You ain't supposed to say okay. You're supposed to get even louder. Y'all, we training them on the job. Don't worry about it. You're supposed to get, if I tell you don't get loud with me, you're supposed to say, well, don't just get loud with me back. Don't let me just tell you.
Or you get loud, or you get louder.
Oh, you get louder, because that's what I'm gonna do. Somebody tell me
but you know what, Chase? Can I?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I say about this is,
please.
You know, the part that, so two things. A, I wish people would stop coming down on Jada for one thing only, and that's talking about them being separated, because Will Smith did that a long time ago in his book. He talked about that in his book. The difference between the two is he did it with a lot more respect than I feel that she's doing it. That's my only thing. And you know, I do agree with Anna Navarro from The View. Every time she needs some sales or some views back down to the red table, this is what she does. However, that's what you're supposed to be doing as a celebrity, you know, as a promo tour. So I get all that. My thing is, you know, people say it's your story to tell. You don't have no friends to tell it to. You don't have like what?
But here's what, Danny, though. You can turn a blind. You don't have to watch it. You don't have to read it. You can opt out. You can mute her.
I'd have to unfollow everybody on my timeline. I'd have to leave the group chat. The lean group chat. I don't talk about her and her. I'm just saying, like,
I was talking about.
But you know, here's and I guess for me, it's just, you know, I just don't. I'm gonna do like Monique said when she was asked about it. It ain't my business. I'm gonna just leave it at that. It ain't.
I want to be very brief too before we go. You know, the thing about Will Smith is, and I had to also understand that while people are coming down on Jada Pinkett, does anybody come down on Will Smith because he's such a love bomber? She told him she didn't want anything for her birthday. He forced that birthday on her and got mad when she was not she didn't reciprocate the energy that he thought that she should have reciprocated for her birthday that she told him he didn't want. He's not without fault too, guys. If you knew that we were not married and we were separated, why are you going around telling people I'm your wife and stopping people on my behalf? If he called me a bald-headed witch, he called me a bald-headed witch.
But is he wrong?
Mind your business.
They are married. They separated. Still his wife.
They are separated.
That's still his wife.
It's still his wife,
The way we talk about things, if Psy married that man while he was still, if we talk like this whole scandal thing with Psy in New York, her, you know, they say she was with that man before he got divorced. They were separated, but people still.
Oh wait, where's Danny?
Oh shit! I accidentally.
You know what?
I defend Danny. Justice for Danny. Okay.
Sorry, Danny. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to let Antonio up. So as you were saying.
Oh, justice for Danny.
I didn't do that. He did that time. I didn't do it.
Antonio gone.
Okay, Antonio had to go because he has somewhere to be for lunch, but Antonio had to leave us. Thank you for joining us, Antonio. Let's wrap this up. Go ahead, Danny.
I don't want to say no more.
Sorry. I don't know who's back there controlling the show, but it's not me.
I'm just saying that they still legally married. Technically, if he want to say wife, that's still his wife.
He can say wife, but
he's still next to
again, you are imposing your view, your wants and needs on me when I have made it clear that we are separated. I am screwing big old dingling August Alsina. I have moved on, and you slapping people. You setting yourself up for failure. Does that make sense, Sammy?
They also spoke about prior to how they would handle things, and it seems like Jada's going off script. But I don't.
Well, set me straight now. Get me right now.
So you know the Smiths. That was like my extended family. So this is kind of heartbreaking for me to watch. So.
Oh, that was your extended family. That's my husband. Everybody keeps talking about, and I'm the one that got to deal with it.
And you gotta ask, is it worth it? Right? They're already rich, right? They already have this great legacy, especially Will as an actor. He just is at the height of his career, getting this award, and it's just all crumbling for what? A couple more pennies for stay.
Absolutely, Shantae. In Hollywood, you're only as hot as your last hit.
And
With that being said, go ahead, Danny, and then we're gonna wrap out.
You even know her daughter be tired of her too, because whenever they're in that red table, all Willow say is "Wow," because that's all she say. She tired of Jada too.
Yeah,
So,
Willow be on them psychedelics. I think that's as far as her capacity can go when she at that table.
So she be like, "What?"
Yeah. And Jada Black seem to be cracking. So,
okay, that's enough. With that being said, I want to thank everybody for coming. All of my guest hosts that I've had over the times that we've been here, and guest panelists from Jasmine to Asia to Jamie to Danny to Sammy to Antonio to Shantae. I want to thank you guys for coming in, giving this show a shot. All the viewers that stood by loyal and watched us up and down, we really appreciate that. And like I stated, we'll be back soon. So with that being said, make sure that you guys are tuning into our other shows. We'll be back soon with more. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell us some of your favorite moments. Tell us what you think. Yeah, I'm really getting emotional. So I'm excited about what's the future for us here on the Lean. And with that being said, my God, today. Until next time, lunch is on you. Let's try it again. Until next time, lunch is
on you.
We should have rehearsed that, but we'll get it next season.
You know what?
I can't never have nothing. I just want to have something. All right, you guys.